Okay, here is the neighborhood I'm filming here. This is Eco Gardens in Malaysia. And this is the sort of area in which my family actually resides. There you go, it's so different comparing to like the UK, isn't it? It's also much hotter here, isn't it? Can you believe it? I'm actually filming it quite nicely somehow. And in my early morning walk, I might show you some birds around this part of town of where I live. Or where I reside on holiday, if I'm not coughing too much. Right, there's a lot of like hoovering right here, but I won't upset the neighborhood here. But probably a few people might know me because I'm from that country. What is that? Is that a bird feather of some sort? No, I think that's just bark of a plant. I think it's tree bark. Right, as I'm just walking around this neighborhood here, I'm being very sensible because this is a sort of a very alienish sort of looking place because there's a lot of people who speak Malay and Chinese and Indian. I think it's Tamil. I'm not really great in my Malaysian finesse, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to be very careful, and we'll see what birds or other animals we might probably find in my walk towards Malaysia. We've got some beautiful flowers here, and I don't know if I can do a whole long journey here. It's such a fantastic place. It's just so wonderful, so beautiful. There's lovely little flowers here. I might as well just do a jump cut because I want to find out what flowers they actually are. Okay, nice purplish looking flowers. They seem to be blossoming at this time of the year. Maybe it's a bit of a seasonal flower, if I can really describe that. Lovely in how people planted those little flowers here. I'm just somehow, walking around this whole neighborhood looking for birds, and I can hear sounds of them, but I can also basically have the chance to just see them. Yet, if I'm very possible or not. I can hear various random bird sounds, but to me I'm not hearing that much. That makes me feel a bit relatively puzzled. I can't see any birds. I don't know where they are, but that's where I normally tend to find them. Yeah, I'm just looking around the whole neighborhood here, and there's no birds around here, even though I'm hearing things. Oh, I think I can just see one right behind me. Okay, the first bird I can see is a tree sparrow. They're a bit different to house sparrows of where we live. I think in the UK they're doing so badly, but in Malaysia they're doing much better. Lovely little tree sparrows. Fantastic little birds. We've got a minor bird. It's up in the skies here. It's actually perched in one of the little lamppost area things, as I like to call it. In fact, there's two. That's actually right here in the distance. You can't see them very properly because, I'm just basically pacing my way in just to see whatever birds reside in this park. I'm being very careful here. There's a crow, I think it's a house crow, and there's lovely different, all sorts of shrubbery right here, and I can hear all sorts of bird noises right here. It's just somehow a fantastic walk. And there's more birds here. What are these ones? I think these ones here are yellow vented bulbuls. They look so pretty and beautiful. Nice to see the two of them. Oh, there's one that's quite visible here. There's no other birds here, but hey, I can just see two of them. Oh wait, there's three of them. They always like to take cover through trees and stuff. Oh wait, four of them. Yeah, I've just spoke to the security guys, and they're actually quite lovely people around here. It's just me being very curious. And strange enough, I should have told them. It's been like 2 years. No wait, it's been 1 year that I haven't been to this place. Right, this is such a very strange neighborhood here. And I should have done like a full circuit, but then reality-wise, I'm just sneaking around through different parts of the park here. I'm just quite curious. I feel like I want to do more of this stuff, but I just can't because there's a lot of strict things that my parents have done. Well, that's okay. It happens. But hey, let's move on to a bright, positive spotlight. Lovely shrubs. I don't know what these are. I'm going to have to try and take photos of whatever flowers I just see here. I don't know what their trees are. I'm just quite somehow very relatively curious of whatever the heck am I just doing here. And lovely gym equipment here. Oh, it's just such a beautiful day. I might as well just jump cut and see what else I can see. Oh yes, I'm doing more trekking right here. This is a bamboo forest area here. I'm off to try and clear out of this way because I don't know how the heck am I looking at. And it was just so nice seeing some baubles here. I'll try and see if there's any rare species of birds right over in the cover of trees here. There's actually quite a few here. There's more birds here. I think they're much more shyer than Britain's birds. They look lovely. Again, I can actually see a bit of bauble bird action right here. There's more miners. So nice that we're seeing lots of yellow-vented baubles right over my neighbourhood here. There's two more. They always seem to be in pairs. And they're just flying off with their little mates. Look at that. Just such a fantastic area to look at. Okay, I'm just going to sneak around this neighbourhood here, and wow, what are these little white flower things? I'm going to have to take photos of whatever the hell these plants are. They're just so stunning. What are these ones? Are they supposed to be sweet peas? I'm not really a good plant expert. It's quite interesting. I'm really good with my birds, but I'm not really good with plants. I'll just have to stop by and take a photo of whatever the heck these are. And as I'm just exploring around this neighbourhood here, I'm being very, very stealthy here. So I'm just being an absolute sensible little sod as I'm just walking around this neighbourhood here, without getting caught out by some really radical security here. They are lovely, but I'm just doing my best to understand the area here, because living in the UK and Malaysia is just so different. It's midnight in the UK, but in Malaysia, it's 8 o'clock. And curiously, look what I found. There's, what's supposed to be is a giant African land snail. I heard that if you eat one of these things, they actually carry a lot of nematodes, and they can actually fatally kill you if you consume one of these big giant snails. Thought to be really good pets, but they're now considered a pest. And there's a huge amount of lush greenery over here, a lot of grass. It's a lovely area, that thing. And I think that's where the most birds often tend to reside here. You know, these trees. Hopefully I might be able to spot a kingfisher or an oriole. I can't really tell. It's just somehow fantastic to just simply roam around where I am at the moment. It's just a fantastic place. And actually around in my neighbourhood, what's right in front of me is a whole bunch of rubbish. And actually I can see crows that are straightforward frolicking around in my neighbourhood, and they're just basically feeding on some like garbage and stuff. There you go. Lots and lots of rubbish seemingly attracts a lot of crows and minor birds. There you go, the crow's just perched onto the lamppost. It's quite nice. And there's a sparrow right here. Lovely little blighters. We've got another crow. So nice. We're getting lots and lots of other birds in the backyard. And look at the sparrows just perched right here. Yeah, there's a lot of house crows in my neighbourhood here. They seem to be a bit of a menace. They were introduced from India a long time ago in order to like control different pests, insects and other whatnot. And this is the amount of trash that people have thrown out. It's quite a lovely day somehow. Lots of crows here. It's somehow quite fantastic. There's more minor birds in the background. Ooh, such a fantastic walk around this neighbourhood here. Actually, I might as well walk to the other side. And actually, I'm very curious of what flowers are there. I might as well inspect this pink and purple flower here. I don't know what these are, but I wouldn't dare to like straightforward take photos of them unless I've got the permission to do so. Don't know if these purple and pink ones are sweet peas. That's my only guess, and the crows are squawking right over in my neighbourhood. Remembering that I'm actually in Malaysia, and in my area there's no Wi-Fi, and probably the best time to get Wi-Fi is probably when I'm actually at my uncle's house. Yeah, there's none of that happening at all here, hey? It's such a hot and humid day. Lots of crows squawking here. Shut up, you little blighter. Oh my god. There's just so many crows everywhere. They always seem to gather in flocks, especially during the morning and in the evenings as well, the late afternoon period. And they're so persistently squawking. And we've also got lots of shrubbery here. There's a beautiful butterfly here, and there's someone's car. Oh no. I'm just walking around like some kind of weird alien. Oh my god, I think it's the pollen. For some reason I'm sneezing a bit though. Right, I just need to get back. Oh, there's a lovely tree here. I don't know what tree is that. I should have just covered license plates so that I won't get confiscated. And if I'm looking very closely, this is actually interesting. Yes, this is sort of nice. I wouldn't go ahead and straightforward take photos of plants. Oh, what's that? What is that bird? That is a white-throated kingfisher. And off it goes. It's flying away now. Look at that, little blighter. And there's more birds right here. That is a zebra dove. Or is it a spotted dove? I heard they've been introduced to Australia and Hawaii. Lovely birds. They make a very beautiful sound. And whoa, there's more birds right here. Are these fantails? I don't know what birds are they. I believe these are Malaysian pied fantails. They look a little bit like willy wagtails. Who knows? Maybe any ornithological expert would probably explain me about these things. And there's a lovely tree here, and right now I might as well just go ahead and straightforward head back to my neighbourhood, because actually that's not the neighbourhood I was actually after for. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much straddle back to where I normally am, because I don't want to get too left out because I'm with my family. That's it. Put it this way, it's a lovely little place here. You just never know what's actually going to pop out. Sometimes I might be able to see like garden lizards or geckos around the place here, but I'm not seeing them today. A little bit weird, isn't it? I don't think I'll be able to produce as much content on my YouTube channel. Maybe, I might be totally wrong here, but I'm going to sensibly walk out to one section of my neighbourhood here. I think it's going to be that road there, in which it says... Oh, why did I just fart? God dang it. Anyways, I'm going to straightforward, like, straight up towards here and go up towards that signpost that says Jalan U13 52H. Jalan U13. And actually, there's a kingfisher. Oh my god. They're so beautiful, little things. I just have to keep myself quiet. And it's actually gone off. It's actually sat on the, how do you call it? Sat on the lamppost. Okay, there's the kingfisher right here. Lovely. That is a white-throated kingfisher. I think they're all spooked by my voice. Who knows about that? There's more birds right here. I think there's actually quite a few birds that I recognise in Malaysia. It's somehow one of the most amazing trips so far I've done. I can see more tree sparrows. And look, the sun is just straightforward cranking up real fast. It's so hot today. By the way, it's also the wet season, so we may get some very huge thundery downpours. And clearly I can't see any birds, but this is actually quite a fantastic site to visit. And there's another bird on the background. Is that a spotted dove? I think it looks like it. I can just see it straddling. And oh, there's the kingfisher. Lovely, beautiful bird. And it's actually gone up towards the other lamppost. So fantastic. And right here I can just see a pigeon that's grazing. I just need to see what bird it is. I think it's this one right here. I don't think you can clearly see it, but I can definitely see its shadow moving and stuff too. There's more birds, miners, kingfishers. A lot of birds in Malaysia are straightforward appropriately small. Who knows, I might be able to spot as many rare birds when I'm back in all parts of Malaysia here. And it's straightforward cranking real hot. My god, it's absolutely blisteringly hot outside. And it's somehow very much so, isn't it? And I might as well just turn off my camera here, because not much else to see other than just birds, but that's all I've got to contend with today. And actually I can just hear some very strange noises of birds. inside those trees here. I don't know what it's supposed to be like. Oh, that's weird. I think I can hear the sounds of a juvenile bird. Oh wait, what's that? I just saw a yellow bird. Whoa, it's just taken off at 4/4. That is a black-naped oriole. I think it was making some weird alarm call. There's another one here. I think there was just one or two of them birds. Black-naped orioles. They are just stunning yellow-looking blighters. So beautiful birds. I've got a mascot that's designed after them birds. Crikeys. Right, I think I'm done birding today, so I might as well just pop back into my neighbourhood. And if you really enjoyed it, please give this video a good like, subscribe for more of that videos in the future. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.